talk about it and share on those stories.
Thank you so much. If you could all just stand up, and I'm going to take a selfie with you. I wish you all the best. And I'll leave you with this one last thing. My mother's a maritimer from New Brunswick. I have a lot of fishermen in my family. And there's this old saying with fishermen, and it's red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. I think the last 2.5 years have been red sky in the morning, realtors take warning. But I do believe that we're transitioning into red sky at night. And I think, listening to what you guys are saying and seeing some of the data, that we're going to actually have red sky at night realtors take,
Inside, keep the brave face, and we're going to believe that 2025 is going to be much better.
For the Don't Know Me, my name's Darren Perrette. I'm the general manager for the Don Mills office. Also, the brokerage's FinTrack compliance manager.
Lisa Andrews as our new downtown office general manager.
Change. We knew what was going to happen. Ultimately, we didn't want it to happen, but it hasn't been a lot of fun, and that's okay. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to be aware of it. The key is how we dealt with it. And I just want to say how incredibly excited I am for how you all hunkered down, you stayed engaged, you paddled hard, and have done an absolutely incredible job of navigating the toughest market in over 20 years. So congratulations, everybody. What was interesting, which I didn't realize until I read the article today, that inflation hasn't been at that level since February of 2021. Not February 22, February of 2021. But what I do remember is that they just announced the vaccinations, things had changed, interest rates were at all-time low levels, but inflation was a solution for COVID had been found. Here, of course, we know is back in February of 2022, when things were a little hot because they left rates too low for too long. The Bank of Canada had to get real busy real quick. And what they did was they hit the brakes super hard. So cost of ownership, my point number one of the 7 factors that drive values, cost of ownership changed almost overnight as real estate's concerned, right? Rates moved in 4 months. They moved 50, 50, 75, and 100. That's 275 basis points in 4 months. Mike Kennelly and I were talking about it earlier. He said it's like, when you hit the brake in the car and you're like, oh. My kids make fun of me because I always like to put my arm up, right? Hold on, sorry kids, I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at the real estate again. They had to hit the brakes and they had to hit them hard because inflation grew to 8%. So, why are we not seeing a rush back into real estate now that they're dropping rates? Well, they're dropping rates now at quarter point moves, not 50, 75, and 100 basis point moves. We're starting to feel the acceleration of the market. And we're seeing it start to happen. And today, 12 months later, they're in the low 4s. I've heard some teaser rates of actually at 4, but let's not quote that. Let's say today we have 1.26 million more residents in the GTA. And we're projected, if we are on pace, even if things pick up, or like this would be a better next 4 months than we had last year. There is pent-up demand and need for housing built into these numbers. We just need to get things back to where there's confidence in the market. Because the time is now where things are going to change. So it's fascinating to know that we have 1.26 million more people in the GTA, and we're going to do approximately 13,500 fewer transactions than we did 20 years ago. So I jumped here to 4%, which is roughly where we're at today. We now have 20% more purchasing power today with today's rates than we did last September.